Hi, I'm Beth Johnston, and I'm coming to you today from Teas Etc., where I'm going to demonstrate our really great Tea Traveler. The Tea Traveler comes in 2 sizes and 7 different styles, but I'll talk about that more in just a minute. I'm going to demonstrate the proper way to brew in the Tea Traveler, which is a 3-piece design: the lid, the strainer, and the mug. The Tea Traveler is leak-proof, shatterproof, and completely BPA free. Because of the leak-proof technology, it's really important that you use the Tea Traveler properly. So when you're steeping your tea, it's real important to follow these steps. So you're going to remove the strainer and the lid, and you're going to take your tea, and since I'm doing the 12.85 ounce, that's about 1.5 cups, I'm going to use about a teaspoon, maybe a teaspoon and a half of tea. So you place your tea leaves in there, and this is a Vietnamese green, which is something that I'm drinking a lot of these days. I love it. It's from the Tan Hong Cooperative in Vietnam. So once you have your tea leaves in there, you're going to screw your strainer on and then put the hot water on. In, not on. You're going to put the hot water in. If you try to put the hot water in before you screw the strainer piece on, the body of the Traveler expands ever so slightly, and the strainer is not going to fit on properly. So let's fill it with water and get our tea brewing. One of the questions that people frequently ask is if certain teas like green tea or white tea require shorter brewing times, how is it that the Tea Traveler makes a great cup of tea? What we recommend is that you use a little less tea and water that's not quite as hot, and that should suffice for brewing your tea. The other way that you can use the Tea Traveler is to brew it normally using the appropriate amount of tea and water that's normally hot, and then pour off. So you can pour it into your cup or your teapot or whatever you're drinking out of. Again, this is the 12.85 ounce or 1.5 cup. This is our 16 ounce, which will yield you 2 cups. Both Travelers come in different styles. We have our unbranded, which is only available to wholesale clients, our Teas Etc. logo brand, our Redbird Traveler, which is a seasonal tea traveler, and then our very popular and original Chinese character. In the 16 ounce, we've introduced 3 new styles: the Fish Traveler, the Simply Traveler, and also our Plum Traveler. So now that we've talked about how to brew in the Tea Traveler, let me talk a little bit about how not to brew in the Tea Traveler. So the Tea Traveler is not designed to brew in between the strainer and the lid. The Tea Traveler lid isn't flat, so it's not able to sit safely upside down. More importantly, if you have leaves in there and you turn it upside down to interact with the water, it's going to trap water in between the lid and the strainer, and when you open it, you could get splashed with very hot water, potentially burning yourself. So please use the Tea Traveler the way that it's designed, which is tea leaves in the body, strainer, hot water, and then place on your lid. To clean the Tea Traveler and maintain it, it's super simple. You just want to remove all 3 pieces individually, thoroughly rinse them out, and then place them to air dry. If you turn this upside down, placing it on a flat surface, it's just going to get cloudy and it's not going to dry properly. So just tilt it so that the air can interact with the inside of the Traveler to dry it properly. You also don't want to use soap when you clean it, because soap can leave a film that will really impact the taste of your tea. We also don't recommend the dishwasher, and even though it's BPA free, we don't recommend using it in the microwave. Now that our tea has brewed, it's delicious. The Tan Hong Garden Vietnamese green tea is fabulous. The Tea Traveler is the perfect vessel for premium loose leaf teas wherever you are.